Good afternoon and welcome to the final of the first Brain of Sports season. First of all, I want to extend my gratitude to Aidan and Will and all the other people involved in organizing and writing the questions for the hard work they've put into making this season possible. Also, a big shout out to all the readers who've given their time throughout the season. And last but not least, a huge thank you to all of the 128 players. Your knowledge and enthusiasm have made this league very special. Personally, I also want to thank Aidan for trusting me with the honor of reading this final, especially as someone who hasn't been into reading for too long and for whom English is not a first language. I'm truly grateful for this opportunity, and I really appreciate your trust in me. With that, we can almost start the game. After 4 qualification rounds, the best 4 players have qualified for the big final. In seat 1, we have Evan Lynch. There is Martin Webb in seat 2, Michael McPartland in seat 3, and finally in seat 4, we have Gareth Obrey. Congratulations to all of you for making it to the final. I wish you good luck in the quiz and have fun.
Should be fun.
We can start. Gently reminder to please keep your hands visible at all times, and I'd also appreciate it if you could speak as clearly as possible. I might still ask for a repeat or spelling occasionally just to make sure. Okay, Evan, your questions are coming up. Which snooker player, a winner of the Masters and UK Championship, lost in 6 World Championship finals, including 5 consecutive finals between 1990 and 94, without ever winning the tournament?
Jimmy White.
Jimmy White is correct. Question 2. Known as Rocket, which baseball pitcher won a record 7 Cy Young Awards between 1986 and 2004? The winner of 2 World Series with the Yankees, this person has never made it into the MLB Hall of Fame due to accusations around steroid use.
Clemens.
Yeah, Roger Clemens is correct. And your third question. At the 2009 World Aquatic Championships, which American swimmer set the world record in the final of the men's 200 meters individual medley IM? Between 2004 and 16, he won 6 Olympic gold medals, including the 200-meter backstroke at Beijing and the 400-meter IM in London.
Lochte.
Ryan Lochte is correct. Well done. Questions for Martin. Which American tennis player lost all 3 of the Grand Slam singles finals that she made at the Australian Open in 1990 and 92 and at the 1993 French Open? This winner of 2 Grand Slam women's doubles titles also won consecutive women's doubles Olympic gold medals in 1992 and 96 with an unrelated partner who shares her surname.
Fernandez.
Fernandez is correct. And this is Mary Jo Fernandez. The other one is Chichi Fernandez. Question 2 for Martin. In a match known as the Miracle on Ice, often considered one of the best ice hockey matches of all time, the USA men's team defeated in the semi-finals of the 1980 Winter Olympics which country that had won gold at the previous 4 Olympics?
Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union, or Russia, is correct. And question 3 for you. The 2005 second Ashes test between England and Australia is often called the greatest test match of all time. England claimed a 2-run victory when which bowler had Michael Kasparowicz caught down the leg side? This fast bowler was known for his mixture of brilliant and wayward bowling throughout his career.
Harmison.
Steve Harmison is correct. Michael, your question's coming up. The 2025 Netball Super League winners, known as the Pulse, are based and named for which English city? This team plays its home games at the Copper Box Arena in Stratford.
London.
It is London. Question 2. After World War II, it was revealed that which German heavyweight boxing champion had helped save 2 Jewish children in 1938, before then joining the German Air Force? In 1936, he defeated then rising American star Joe Louis, but would lose in a rematch to him in 1938.
Schmeling.
Max Schmeling is correct. And your final question. Which man, who stood as the Conservative candidate for the seat of Colchester at the 2024 general election, was the fourth member, alongside Matthew Pinsent, Steve Redgrave and Ed Coode, of the gold medal winning Team GB men's 4 rowing crew at the 2004 Summer Olympics?
Two. Cracknell.
James Cracknell is correct.
Not the other one. That's fortunate.
Gareth, questions for you. In 2014, which fullback became the first and so far only England international to have been named Six Nations Player of the Championship since the introduction of the award in 2004? Scoring 4 tries in that year's competition, this player spent 16 years at Harlequins from 2005 to 21 and retired at the end of Leicester's Tigers' 24-25 season.
Brown.
Mike Brown is correct. Question 2. A perfect game is the name given to the highest possible score in a game of 10-pin bowling. It is achieved by hitting 12 of what in a row?
Strike.
It is strike. And question 3. In 2024, Barbie launched a series of dolls of female athletes to honor the company's 65th anniversary. Which Brazilian gymnast who claimed gold in the floor exercise at Paris 2024 was amongst those honored?
One day her name is going to stick, but today is not that day. Silver.
It's not Silva, I'm afraid. Evan?
Andrade.
Yeah, Rebecca Andrade is correct. Okay, moving into round 2. Evan is in the lead with 4, followed by Martin and Michael with 3, and Gareth has 2. Evan, first question for you. In a standard tennis match, what is the maximum number of games required to win a set?
6.
It is 6. Second question. Which Czech tennis player lost all 4 of the Grand Slam singles finals that she reached at the Australian Open in 1984 and 89, and at the US Open in 1986 and 93? This player won 9 Grand Slam women's doubles titles, including 3 with Jana Novotná in 1990.
Mandlikova.
It's not, I'm afraid.
That's
Elena Sukova.
Could you repeat, please?
Elena Sukova.
Yeah, Helena Sukova is correct. And question 3 for Evan. Killed in 1943 while serving in action in Italy, which German long jumper won silver to Jesse Owens at the 1936 Summer Olympics? In a famous image, he walked arm in arm with Owens after the event finished.
Long.
Luce Long is correct. Well done. Questions for Martin. Which athlete submitted Liz Garmusch to win the first women's fight in the UFC at UFC 157 in 2013? In 2018, she headlined Evolution, the first all-women's PPV event in WWE. World Wrestling Entertainment.
Rousey.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey is correct.
That's my UFC limit.
Question 2. In a 2013 interview, which basketball player said, "I've been second my whole life. I'm tired of being second"? True to his word, this man won the MVP award for the 2013-14 season, and he won consecutive NBA titles in 2017 and 18 after moving from the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Golden State Warriors.
Durant.
It is Kevin Durant. And your final question. Who ran the anchor leg for the Team GB 4x100-meter winning relay team at the 2004 Summer Olympics? Regarded as a future superstar in his youth, he never broke the 10-second barrier as a senior.
Lewis Francis.
Mark Lewis Francis is correct. Michael, questions for you. Along with Ulf Kirsten, which Ghanaian Eintracht Frankfurt centre forward finished as the joint top scorer in the 1992-93 Bundesliga season with 20 goals. Known for his abilities to score great goals, this footballer left Eintracht Frankfurt in 1995 to move to the Premier League.
Yeboah.
Tony Yeboah is correct. Question 2. Which Irish winger, who has spent his entire club rugby career at Ulster, was named Six Nations Player of the Championship in 2018? He scored 7 tries in that year's Six Nations, then a record for the number of tries scored in a single edition of the tournament as Ireland secured a Grand Slam.
O'Gara.
It's not, sorry. Gareth?
Trimble.
I'm not that either, I'm afraid. Evan?
Pass.
Martin?
Pass.
This is Jacob Stockdale. And question 3 for Michael. Known as the Big Unit, which baseball pitcher won 5 Cy Young Awards, including 4 consecutive awards between 1999 and 2002? The tallest player to ever play in the MLB when he entered the league. This person won a World Series with the Diamondbacks.
Kershaw.
It's not Kershaw. Gareth?
Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson is correct. And questions for Gareth? At the 2009 World Aquatics Championship, which Brazilian swimmer set the new world record in the final of the men's 100 meters freestyle? At the Beijing Olympics, he won gold in the 50-meter freestyle, an event in which his 2009 world record of 20.91 still stands.
Yeah, I'm going to say silver again.
It's still not silver, sorry. Michael?
Pass.
Evan?
Cielo.
Yeah, that is correct. Well done. And question 2 for Gareth. Dubbed the fight of the century, which American heavyweight, then also undefeated, inflicted the first defeat of Muhammad Ali's career by unanimous decision in a 1971 contest at Madison Square Garden. Ali went on to win their 2 later contests, including 1975's Thriller in Manila.
Joe Frazier.
It is Joe Frazier. And the final question in this round. In the first innings of the greatest test ever played, which England opener hit the destructive 102 ball 90 as England posted 402? This Somerset opener, who is now England's lead batting coach, had his career cut short by mental health issues.
Marcus Trescothick.
Marcus Trescothick is correct. Then moving into round 3, Evan and Martin both have 7 points. And Evan, your questions are coming up. Despite not being in Wales' squad for the first round of matches in the 2012 Six Nations, which Salford-born flanker was named player of the championship for a string of impressive performances as Wales won the Grand Slam. He announced his retirement from rugby in 2025, having had spells at Dragons, Racing Metro and Ospreys during his club career. Ten seconds.
Jones.
It's not, I'm afraid. Michael?
Pass.
Martin?
Pass.
Gareth?
Pass.
Okay. This is Dan Liviator.
Yes, okay.
Question 2 for Evan. Which athlete scored a technical knockout victory over Randy Couture at UFC 91 in 2008 to win the UFC Heavyweight Championship? In his successful WWE career, he has twice won the Royal Rumble. Ten seconds.
Lesnar.
It is Brock Lesnar. Well done. And question 3 for you, Evan. The 2025 edition of the Women's Hockey League Premier Division, England's top tier of field hockey, was won by a team from which town? A football team from this town plays in a stadium formerly known as the Madejski Stadium.
Reading.
Reading is correct. Questions for Martin. Sharing its name with a term commonly used in snooker, what name is given to one of the 10 scoring visits that a game of 10-pin bowling is divided into?
Frame.
Frame is correct. Question 2. In a standard table tennis, what is the minimum number of points required to win one game, which is equivalent to this sport to a set in tennis?
21.
It's not 21. Michael?
11.
11 is correct.
Used to be 21 in the old days, didn't it?
Yeah, change.
Yeah, I think that changed. Yeah. Question 3 for Martin. At the 2009 World Aquatics Championship, which Italian swimmer set world records in the final of the women's 200 meters and 400 meters freestyle. At the Beijing Olympics, she won gold in the 200-meter freestyle, and between 2005 and 2019, she won medals in the same event at 8 consecutive World Aquatics Championships.
Pellegrini.
Federica Pellegrini is correct. Michael, first question for you. Despite starting only 4 NFL games in his career, quarterback Gilbert holds the record for the most consecutive Super Bowl defeats, with 5. His first 4 defeats came while he was at the Buffalo Bills, but he played for which other team in Super Bowl 29 in January 1995? In that game, the highest scoring Super Bowl of all time, this team lost 46-29. Franchise name is required and sufficient.
Giants.
It's not the Giants. Martin?
They were then San Diego Chargers.
Chargers are correct. Used to be the San Diego Chargers, now Los Angeles Chargers. Question 2 for Michael. In a match often considered one of the greatest football games ever, which country defeated West Germany 4-3 in the semi-final of the men's 1970 World Cup?
Italy.
Italy is correct. And your final question in this round. Another athlete honored with a Barbie doll was Estelle Moselli, who won gold in lightweight boxing at the 2016 Summer Olympics, representing which country? Her husband Tony Yoka also won gold for this country.
Canada.
It is not Canada. Gareth?
Pass.
Did you pass? Sorry.
Yes, pass.
Yeah. Evan?
I'll pass.
Martin?
Pass.
Okay. It is France.
Oh, yeah.
Gareth, questions for you. Which German tennis player won the 1934 and 36 men's singles titles at the French Open? He was opposed to the Nazi Party, who had imprisoned him for his homosexuality.
Schmidt.
It's not. Michael?
Pass.
Evan?
Von Kram.
Could you repeat that, please?
Von Kram.
Yeah, that is correct. Thanks. Gottfried von Kram. And question 2 for Gareth. In the 1992-93 La Liga season, which Brazilian Deportivo Lagonia centre forward finished as top scorer with 29 goals. A member of Brazil's 1994 World Cup winning squad, this footballer is also remembered for his iconic baby cradling celebration in Brazil's quarter-final defeat of the Netherlands.
I'm going to go the wrong way on this. Bebeto.
Bebeto is correct. Well done. And your final question. Alongside Clemens and Johnson, which Dominican baseball pitcher is one of only 6 people to have won the Cy Young Award in the American and National Leagues. This 3-time Cy Young winner played a key part in the Boston Red Sox famous 2004 World Series win.
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez is correct. Moving into round 4 with Evan and Martin still tied on 10. Evan, your questions. Officially known as a channel, what is the more common name for the two trough-shaped structures on a 10-pin bowling lane that are designed to catch inaccurate balls?
Gutters.
Say that again, please.
Gutters.
Yeah, gutter is correct. Thanks. Question 2. Australia had got close to completing an improbable chase in the 4th innings of the greatest test ever played, after which tail ender made an unbeaten 43 in partnerships with Kasparowicz and Shane Warne. This bowler was noted during his career for his incredible pace and is one of only 2 bowlers to have officially cracked the 100 miles per hour mark in internationals.
That's Brett Lee.
Brett Lee is correct. And your final question. In the 1992-93 French Division 1 season, which Croatian Marseille centre-forward finished as top scorer with 22 goals. Although Marseille was stripped of that season's title and relegated, this footballer went on to win Serie A titles with Juventus and Lazio in the 1996-97 and 1999-2000 seasons, respectively.
Puka.
No, it's not that, sorry. Michael?
Boxic.
Alen Boksic is correct.
What a legend.
Martin, questions for you. Known as Mad Dog, which baseball pitcher was the first person to win 4 consecutive Cy Young Awards when he received the accolade between 1992 and 95? Holding the most wins of any pitcher who debuted after World War II, this player won the World Series in 1995 during a successful spell at the Braves.
Maddox.
Greg Maddux is correct. Your second question. The 2024-25 Women's Rugby Premiership title was won by a club jointly named for Hartpury and which English city? The men's rugby union team from this city plays in the Premiership, finishing 5th in the 24-25 campaign and plays home games at Kingsholm Stadium.
Gloucester.
It is Gloucester. And your third question. Another athlete honoured with Barbie doll was which great Canadian football player who scored an incredible 190 goals in 331 caps for her country between 2000 and 2023?
Sinclair.
Christine Sinclair is correct. Questions for Michael. At Wimbledon in 1990, which American woman lost the only Grand Slam singles final that she made, losing in straight sets to Martina Navratilova? This winner of 3 Grand Slam mixed doubles titles won Olympic women's doubles gold with Pam Shriver, in addition to a bronze medal in the singles at the 1988 Olympics in Seoul.
Zina Garrison.
Zina Garrison is correct. Question 2. 2 British swimmers set the world record at the 29 World Aquatics Championship. They were Liam Tancock and which other swimmer, whose world record time of 58.12 saw her win the final of the women's 100-meter backstroke?
Hardcastle.
It's not, sorry. Gareth?
Pass.
Martin?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Okay. This is Gemma Spofford. And question 3 for Michael. In a standard badminton match, what is the minimum number of points required to win one game?
$21.
This is 21.
Thought they changed that to 15, but I guess they haven't done it.
Questions for Gareth coming up. When Kelly Holmes won gold in the 800 meters at the 24 Summer Olympics, it was considered a minor upset, with which legendary Mozambique athlete who came fourth considered the pre-race favorite?
Maria Matola.
Maria Mutola is correct. Question 2. From 2016 to 24, which American shot putter has come second in 3 consecutive Olympics to his compatriot Ryan Krause? This man's personal best of 23.23 is second on the event's all-time list, behind only Krause, but this athlete did manage to pip Krause to gold by just 1 centimeter at the 2019 World Athletics Championship.
to name out there. Phillips.
You said Phillips?
Yeah.
No, that's not. Sorry. Martin?
Kovacs. Joe
Ye-
Kovacs.
Yeah, that is correct. Thank you. And question 3 for Gareth. Which athlete made a high-profile debut in MMA when he was defeated by Mickey Gall at UFC 203 in 2016? Born Philip Jack Brooks, this long-reigning WWE champion is better known by his ring name.
Oh, let's just point out John Cena.
It's not John Cena. Michael?
CM Punk.
CM Punk is correct. Well done. Okay, we're already moving into round 5. Martin is now in the lead with 14, Evan has 12, Michael 10, and Gareth 8. Good luck with the last
Thank you, Rob.
round.
Yeah, best of luck.
Evan, your questions are coming up. In a golfing battle often considered one of the sport's best ever duels, which American winner of 8 major titles bet Jack Nicklaus in the duel in the sun at Turnberry to win the 1977 Open Championship. Aged 59, this 5-time Open champion lost the playoff for the 2009 Open Championship, which was also held at Turnberry.
Watson.
Say that again.
Watson. Watson.
Could you spell the beginning? Sorry, I can't hear.
W-A-T-S-O-N.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Sorry.
No, don't worry.
Did that very well. Tom Watson is correct, yeah. Your second question, Evan. With her win as part of the England team at the 2004 Summer Olympics, which Scottish sailor became the first British woman to win gold medals at consecutive Olympics?
Robertson.
Shirley Robertson is correct.
Good.
Well done. And your final question. Which Polish 60-meter sprinting specialist was amongst those who were honored with a Barbie doll in 2024? She also claimed silver in the 100 meters at the 2024 European Championships.
Pass.
Gareth?
Pass.
Martin?
Pass.
Michael?
Pass.
They're all tattooed over either someone. But Svoboda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It is Eva Svoboda.
Okay.
Martin, questions for you. In the 1992-93 Serie A season, which Italian Lazio centre forward finished as top scorer with 26 goals. Despite being Serie A's top goal scorer in the 93-94 and 95-96 seasons, jointly with Igor Brotti in the latter season, this footballer only scored 7 goals in 28 games for the Italian national side.
Inzaghi.
Say that again.
Inzaghi.
It's no, it's not. No,
No.
sorry. Gareth?
Pass.
Michael?
Signori.
Yeah, it is Giuseppe or Beppe Signori. Question 2 for Martin. Which Jewish-German fencer won a silver medal at the 1936 Summer Olympics? She was the only Jewish athlete to win a medal at the Games and famously gave the Nazi salute in the medal ceremony.
Rubenstein.
It's not, sorry. Gareth?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Michael?
Pass.
Just guessing German names would be a good idea here. It's Meyer,
I
Helene
knew
Meyer.
the then, but I didn't remember.
And question 3 for Martin. In 2021, which Manchester-born Scottish flanker became just the second Scottish international to be named Six Nations Player of the Championship, missing just one of the 56 tackle attempts during the tournament. Since 2011, this flanker has played his club rugby for Edinburgh Rugby.
Ferguson.
It's not, sorry. Gareth?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Michael?
Pass.
Okay. This is Hamish Watson. Questions for Michael. Sharing its name with an animal, what term is used in 10-pin bowling to describe the action of scoring 3 consecutive strikes?
Turkey.
It is a turkey. Second question for you. Later analysis suggested Kasparov should not have been given out for the last wicket as his glove was off his bat when it made contact with the ball. Which New Zealand umpire, noted for his crooked finger, was the man who gave Kasparov out?
Kind of thing I knew at the time, but not 20 years later. What's his name? Hilliard.
It's not. Gareth?
Pass.
Evan?
Bowden.
That's it, yeah. Good
Billy
shout.
Bowden is correct. Good
Yeah.
answer. And question 3 for Michael. Which athlete was submitted by Royce Gracie in the semi-finals of UFC 1 in 1993? Dubbed the world's most dangerous man, he's currently signed to the WWE under a Legends contract.
Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock is correct. First question for Gareth. In a standard game of indoor volleyball, what is the minimum number of points required to win any one of the first 4 sets? Note that this number is larger than the minimum number of points required to win the 5th and final set.
$15.
You said 15?
Yep.
It's not 15, sorry. Martin?
25.
25 is correct.
Done another one that changed, I think.
Oh no, I
Question-
didn't have any blinking.
Question 2 for Gareth. The 2025 edition of the Women's T20 Blast was won by which county? This county's men's side, whose England internationals include Jamie Smith and Ollie Pope, has won the County Championship Division 1 every year since 2022.
Sorry.
It is Surrey. Well done. And your final question, Gareth. At the 1983 Australian Open, which American woman lost the only Grand Slam singles final that she made, losing in straight sets to Martina Navratilova? This player won 4 of her 5 Grand Slam women's doubles titles, partnering Anne Smith, and she also memorably upset Chris Evert in the 3rd round of Wimbledon in 1983.
Pass.
Goes to Evan.
Johnson.
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Johnson.
Johnson. No, it's not Johnson. Martin?
Jordan.
Casey Jordan is correct.
Well done.
Yeah, that means you won this with the last question. Well done. You're on 16, Evan has 15, Michael 13, and Gareth 9. Well played, everyone.
Okay.
Good stuff again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um,
Thank you, Charlie.
hang on, I'll stop sharing here. If you want, I can still show you the tiebreaker and spare questions.
Yes, please, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna paste them into the chat. Just hang on a second. Okay. Okay, first question is taking over as interim manager of
Alan Shearer.
No.
No.
So
Was it
his
Joe Kinnear?
nickname-
Not Joe Kinnear.
Yeah, Joe Kinnear,
Yeah, Shearer was later, wasn't he, when he was interim manager?
Sorry, what did you say is the answer?
Joe Kinnear.
Yeah, it is Joe Kinnear, nicknamed JFK. 3 men's ATP Masters tennis competitions are held in America, and this means the United States of America. Indian Wells
Cincinnati.
may... Sorry?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, it is Cincinnati. The first Ryder Cup in 1927 was played at which country
Worcester.
club? Okay, yeah, Worcester.
Worcester Mass.
One of the greatest female boxers of all time, which daughter of Muhammad Ali?
Leila Ali.
Yeah, Layla is correct. Lamar Jackson is the current quarterback of which NFL team?
Baltimore Ravens.
It is the Baltimore Ravens. Dating back to 1883, which Scottish Rugby Sevens tournament is
Melrose.
Melrose Sevens is correct. And I have 3 spare questions. Which city has hosted every version of the Grand Slam of Darts except the 2020 COVID edition?
Wolverhampton.
Yeah, that's correct. Wolverhampton. Which woman was sacked as the Spain's women's national football team manager after the loss in the Euro 2025 final?
Montsay.
No. Yeah, that's her first name, actually.
Can't remember.
Go on.
It is Montse Dome. And the final question, one of the few I would have actually known. Which New Zealand driver was removed from the Red Bull team after just 2 races in the
Lawson.
2025 season? Yeah, Liam Lawson.
Yeah, Liam Lawson.
I also have a nearest the ball tiebreaker question. If you want, you can just type some number into the chat.
Yeah.
Between 2005 and 2009, English journeyman footballer Trevor Benjamin played for 16 different clubs. How many league games did he play in this time?
Those years, right? Because I remember Trevor Benjamin around the 90s, unless I'm thinking of a
Yeah.
different player. But
You can't
Maybe
play
it's
for
a-
16 clubs in 4 years. So,
yeah,
can you?
no,
Um,
you can only play for 3
No,
teams.
you could probably play for a few, actually. But
That player rule maybe didn't exist.
I don't know. I got a number from Martin.
Yeah, I'm going to base it being on 95 rather than because he didn't play
Yeah,
this.
I
He
mean,
didn't play.
I can try and look it up first.
He didn't. Oh,
no, well,
oh, well.
yeah, I guess
didn't.
the rules are different when you're journeying around in
I changed it after
the
the
trenches.
95 bit.
I think
From
maybe
the-
like
From the answer, I think the 5 years fit. It's rather 5 than 15 years based on the answer. So it probably is correct.
yeah, because you can have short-term contracts at that level.
Yeah.
I got numbers from everyone. Martin says 134, Evan 33, Michael 75, and Gareth 185. The answer is actually 146. So Martin would be closest.
I wondered if he'd done something statistically weird, like because I tried to work out 4 league seasons plus 1 because he changed teams so many times he'd actually played more than the maximum number of games. But no,
Yeah, he played a lot actually. 2005.
What year is it
To
ending?
2000.
2009. Right.
Yeah, but if it's including like people in the first half of 09-10,
I've got
then it's going to
every
be
Rocklands football year.
a bit complicated.
So
We
it
have-
would have been at the
We have
end
the
of
back player
season.
Fabio, who was Emerson's cousin, and he's played for about 20 different teams, and he only ever played 1 game for any of them. So
Trevor.
Yeah, it looks if you it's not so clear, but like.
Oh, he didn't play in 2008-9. 2009-10.
I'm trying to think who I'm thinking of. Then there's someone of a similar name as Trevor Benjamin. I can't think who it is now.
Trevor Benjamin.
It might be Carl
Yeah.
Benjamin, perhaps.
yeah, no, the wiki list is
38.
it's Cambridge United 95 to 2000, Leicester City 2000 to 2005 with a bunch of loan spells, and then 2005.
Yeah, it's all the like the conference teams he was just shuttled about between.
Yeah, Northampton, Coventry, Peterborough, Watford, Swindon, Boston, who were in the league then. Walsall,
But
Hereford
also,
and-
it was just
and
league
then,
appearances, not
and then when I-
football league
yeah, true,
appearances.
true.
So it,
Yeah,
it makes very
yeah.
little sense there.
Yeah,
Oh, and some of them are cup. This is just not really.
I think I'm thinking of the right guy then, but just I'm thinking of the first half of his
Yeah,
career.
he's
when he
got.
was decent.
Yeah, it's almost easier to
He's got 8
break
even at
that
Leicester,
down.
5 at Northampton, 12 at Coventry, 2 at Watford, 8 at Swindon, 47 at Peterborough, 3 at Boston, 8 at Walsall, 34 at Hereford. But he's played in about 4 clubs in the season before, so 2003-4. So
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's the right ballpark. Yeah, 150 odd for sure. It's just it's maybe easier to figure that by seasons, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. That's way off.
right, thank you for reading, by the
Yeah,
way.
well,
Yes,
thanks.
Yeah, thanks. That
Thanks
was
for
fun. That
playing.
was
It
great.
was a pleasure to read for you.
Well done, Martin.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you, well.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Right.
great
Well
work, man.
played.
Very much. Catch you later.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.